time to do it. 7 more kills they need to bag. We're going to see Contra just creeping around this corner here. Eagerly awaits and accepts a free sniper rifle. Says, thank you very much. I'll happily take that one. Ogre2's POV on screen. You can see on the player outlines. All of EG are just over here in the yard side. We've got a little creepy Roy down bottom mid there, just on his hands and knees. One player did drop down. Let's have a look at Contra's POV though. Sniper rifle in hand. And who doesn't miss? Absolutely destroys Prototype. He loses his eyeballs. Just pops in one straight between there. Down he goes, 44 to 37. I love the fact he did that. As I was saying, the man doesn't miss, but they're overcommitting.
No!
Can he land? No. He went for the no-scope, didn't manage to land it.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Not only is he chucked away the sniper rifle, he gave them quite what I would say a free and easy kill. Still a 5-kill lead though. You know.
Why did Lunchbox go? Oh.
No!
No.
Huge kill.
Dude, massive. But why did Lunchbox go for the overshield instead of getting the guy top yellow? Will always puzzle me. But still, a minute left, and they're down by 3. This is getting intense, Sims.
2 players boxing in. Oh, he's got no to help and support, though. Look at these.
He missed the jump. That was huge.
I mean, to be fair, I'm glad he did because he couldn't actually go up there. If he would have done, there was 2 players just waiting for him. 3 kills down still, though. Prototype now's finding himself a sniper rifle. Let's see if he can find any faces, though. He's got limited time to make something happen. Only 37 seconds. They're down by 2. Everything on the line, down by 1. Let's have a look at his POV in observer mode. If we can actually find him, yes, we can indeed. Hop on board. Have a look at the player outlines. We got someone close up here. He's dropped down on him. 45, 45. 20 seconds remaining.
Why is he running? Why didn't he help out his team? He just bailed. Lunch, are you kidding me? It's back and forth.
They're taking the lead. They're up by 1. 10 seconds on the clock. They just need to run away from Evil Geniuses. All they've got to do is stay alive. One-on-one battle going down here. 5 more seconds. I think that's going to be it. Oh, my word.
Oh, my God.
Last kill. Last kill in 1 second. Oh, my God. EG are going to lose us. They got the last kill with 1 second on the clock. Holy clutch, Cryptik.
So HCS Las Vegas was last weekend, and we stayed true to what we have done in Halo 5, which is kind of blow some games that we should have won, and then just really not playing up to what I feel is our potential as a team.
Yeah, Vegas was pretty unfortunate for us all around. We matched up against Cryptik first round, which is Rynib and friends, and ended up losing Game 5 by 1 kill.
Game 5, 50 to, or I think it was 47-46 actually, but by 1 kill regardless as time expired, and had about an 8-kill lead with about 1:30 left, and just did not keep our composure and close out the game. And then that kind of set the tone for the rest of the weekend.
I mean, we had an 8-kill lead, and excuse me, there was a minute left. You and Cody split up. All you had to do was push me to the cafe. You killed that one guy there, and then we had help from the guys at the cafe. I was hiding in flowers. Why were you hiding flowers? 2 guys came right past me. Of course they're going to fly. Exactly, 2 guys would have came past. 2 guys literally came right past, or 1 guy came right past me. I just, we died instantly. The guy flowers were on Cody. Cody got a no shield.
You guys cannot blame each other for this game, okay? There's about 20 different plays that if they had gone slightly differently, we'd probably win that game. It sucks. But you two bitching at each other for both making slightly different plays is not going to change what happened and is not going to help us play the next match.
I wanted Cody to turn around there even and just help me find flowers.
There was, he was already engaged with the guy who came in window or something.
I don't think that us both thrust sliding in there and the guy that literally could just drop out window to dip and then we're both weak in there. We're getting flanked from that guard.
No, yeah, Jason, okay, I mean, in hindsight, sure, Justin, but I don't disagree with how Jason played it. I don't...
There was only 2 guys there. Yeah, I jumped up and you didn't know I was there. I made it there like a second before I showed up on my radar, so that's why I said it. And I would have killed that guy. You guys literally just kept dying loop side. We died loop side literally every time. We got like... And I was literally the only guy that pushed me. I told you to come to me. I was in there. I was in flowers. Not at the very end.
I mean, Justin, when you had snipe too, you pushed up too far and they spawned right behind you snipe for free. We needed to block that snipe spawn and they would have been cafe or loot.
You should have been out of there way faster.
We gave him snipe halfway through. Yo, good luck. Good luck.
We had 2 kills there. That guy that was so surface was the 3rd guy that we would have killed. He would have been 3 dead. But we just take too long and then we get caught. Guys on both sides of us are spawning behind us. because then we pushed him late, and then that guy stays alive. They get free sniper for, full sniper.
That's not what I was pushing Luke to snipe. Like, we didn't have really, like, right when Wes was coming up, and that snipe was like, we say we need was pushing to Luke. The sniper.
Fucking 2-year free. That went overtime. We went in, I decided from behind 3 weak guys.
Oh, I was trying to say someone should go driveway, but we didn't watch the driveway angle. I'm pretty sure they had 2 weak guys driveways.
I didn't see that. Was he below me?
I don't know. I think he was glass pushing towards driveway, shooting a guy at the end.
I jumped over hard.
Then I have no idea.
I didn't see him in front of me.
I don't know.
Was he literally next to me, maybe? I don't know. None of them were shooting at me.
We had like a 7 or 8 kill lead with, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes left, and ended up all 4 dying as OS was coming up. They got the OS and slayed us again a little bit. Ended up really just kind of throwing that series away, which was super unfortunate. That was kind of a must-win situation for us because losing to them put us up against Splyce in losers round 2.
We definitely showed some moments against Splyce. We won game 1 on rig, 100 to like 77.
Game 2 was Eden Slayer, which was back and forth a little bit. We had the lead though, a fair amount of that game, I'd say.
I'm dead. Sniper died with the tower. Tower. I'm in red. Tom needs help now with tower. One shot tower. One shot one top. On camera, one top. Another one right here. He's pushing in tower. We got a play. Yo, 2 guys behind me. I ran. Pat in tower. We have to go. They're in tower. Red desk, guys. They have rockets. Trying to watch us. They have rockets somewhere. Red desk is team. They have rockets, guys. One to move. Back up, please. They have rockets somewhere. They have rockets. What's all 1 second? 1 second. They have Yo, right at it. Get on
Looking to get the overkill, flying over to the
You want me to go over tower? I'm all the way with
aggressive push here with the shotgun. Takes elevated. Also, able to hide.
I'm hiding right now. Outside right now. Go right at it. Ready to go? I'm crouching here. They have rockets. I'm crouching all the way to red. Jake's gonna win. Don't die. Jake's gonna win. In red, guys. Red SMG. I can't kill him. Jake's no, come back. Let's go, baby.
Game 2, we ended up losing 50-49 again.
Ended up being down 48 to 49. And I had sniper. I pushed up to red nest and ended up getting a pick at red fan and dropped in the base because I got a call out that there was a guy underneath red, and I ended up getting hydra for the 50th kill. So we ended up losing that 50-49, which that was kind of a heartbreak loss there because we would have been up 2-0 in the series.
And then after that, things kind of just didn't fall into place, and give all the credit to Splyce in that series, as well as Cryptik. But I just feel like we could have definitely won both series, but just did not play as well as what we needed to do that.
So we lost to them as well, which put us out of the tournament. So basically our hopes now are riding and dying on the Last Chance Qualifier coming up this Sunday.
Our biggest problem, hands down, is our teamwork and our just awareness to work together. There's so many different situations that we get numbers, for example, and 2 of us are trying to do an aggressive play and the other 2 are trying to control the spawns, when in reality, if we're all on the same page, we're all trying to accomplish the same goals on the map, trying to push the same thing on a stronghold. If we have 1 and they have 2, We should be pushing the same side of the map and not trying to split up and send 2 one way, 2 the other way. We just need coordinated pushes. We need more situational teamwork, in which case you get near a teammate and you're just pushing together on a certain area of the map. And you generally will have numbers a majority of the time if you're making moves together and just kind of looking in the same direction. I mean, it sounds really simple, and I don't know, we just definitely have not been as efficient or effective at that over the past couple of months. And I don't know what it is. We definitely make it too hectic sometimes with our communication, but at the same time, I just feel like we could have a higher awareness for working with a teammate that's maybe stayed alive on the other side of the map, or whatever the case may be. I definitely just feel like that is pretty low right now.
That's what definitely we need to focus on the most, because we know what we want to do in a lot of the scenarios, or most scenarios. It doesn't really come down to knowing scenarios or knowing what we want to do if we're trapped in a base or whatever it may be. It's just everybody working together and being a unit, and that's one of our biggest struggles as a team right now.
Hey, let's take a look at the bracket and see what's going on. Evil Geniuses versus Cryptik. This is the match that everybody wants to see. Obviously, we were expecting Splyce versus Allegiance. That was something that most people were predicting weeks ago to be in the winners bracket finals. Sims, no one would expect these 2 teams, Evil Geniuses and Cryptik. Yeah, Evil Geniuses, #1 seed. You could possibly say that they had the easier bracket in terms of that, but Team Cryptik just wiping out all of the big names. Splyce wiping out Allegiance. They are coming in extremely hot.
I think it's just going to be literally out of all these 4 teams, who just turns up most on the day, because there's just so much on the line, man. Anything can happen with any of them. They're just every single map by map. It's fair enough. There's looking at you. You've got strengths and weaknesses. I understand that, but I think it's just a matter of just dive bombing in head first, sticking together as a team, and just taking each map as it comes, because the pressure really is on, especially for Evil Geniuses. They didn't have the great. They really didn't have the best of Vegas's last week, and obviously when we look back to Worlds 2016. Things didn't go their way either. They matched CLG round 1 in champ bracket, and it was single elimination.
No, it's been tough.
Got booted out. They've had a bit of a rough time, to be honest, and they haven't been to any of the Pro League finals either. So this is for them to really prove themselves and make it to Worlds.
To qualify for Worlds now, our road is definitely going to be tough. We have an online Last Chance Qualifier coming up this weekend. There's going to be, I would say, probably 4 or 5 teams that legitimately have a really good shot to win it.
I mean, qualifying for Worlds has been our ultimate goal for the last 3 or 4 months. So obviously it would be a huge disappointment if we were not to get the last spot, but I mean, right now all we can do is grind as much as we can and give it our best shot. That's what it's come down to now. So it would mean a lot if we were able to qualify, and yeah, I mean, it would be another grind for Worlds, which I look forward to if we're able to make it.
I'm putting everything I have into this tournament. I'm trying to play as well as my teammates, play as much as we possibly can, practice literally as much as humanly possible for the most part. Certainly me and Luncher and Tom as well are all getting up there in age, so obviously we're going to have limited opportunities moving forward to compete at tournaments and have an actual shot. And right now I really do feel like we're a solid team and we could easily be a top 6 team. It's just about putting it all together for an entire tournament or an entire weekend. And I guess right now baby steps an entire series, because I do feel like we show glimpses in series, but then we just can't close out a series, or we just play one game bad and then it kind of snowballs after that.
If Tom was able to qualify for Worlds on this team, it would be that would be pretty rewarding for me as well, just that we were able to do it together, because we've had success in the past together, and he's definitely my favorite teammate that I've ever had. So it'd be very cool if we could qualify together for this, especially when he just missed out on Worlds last year.
I mean, it's certainly nice having Tom on the team, but it's just more so for the entire team. It's not just Tom, it's not just me or Jay, it's everybody on the team. We all have put in so much time, effort, sweat, tears, and all that into trying to qualify for this tournament for the past, 3-4 months, in particular for this specific tournament, this specific Worlds.
It would be very cool if we were able to do it together with this team. So I hope that we're able to all play our best on Sunday, and if we don't qualify when we're playing our best, then we don't deserve to go. But I think that we give ourselves a good chance if we're all playing well.
Let's have a look at the POV, see who's in a position to make something happen. 30 seconds away from overtime, Tom. This is down to the wire, man. Literally everything matters on this map.
Yeah, this is it, and Evil Geniuses is kind of stuck in their base, but that doesn't really mean much because they can immediately just try to push and try to rotate for a counter pull, and that's one of the things that we haven't seen here, Sims, that is pretty standard, I guess you can say, in CTF Fathom, is going to be your typical I pull your flag, you pull mine with the overextension over towards the elbow play, but Splyce, they are just one camo or one railgun away from being able to get control of this map. They do have top center. They are in position to get aggressive, but Roy shuts that down with a nice grenade onto Boo-Boo-Doo, gets that Hail Mary medal, and starts to push onto Falcated, who his twin brother ended up getting weak. He's also getting the kill onto Shooter, so this is looking really good for Evil Geniuses now to be able to get top center.
And that's what they're going to do exactly. We will see Contra. I'm on Roy's POV at this moment in time. He's taking a one-on-one battle with Falcated. He didn't realize he's got some support, though. Does opt to drop out. We mentioned Contra taking control of top mid. It's there, the support, the help that he needed. The assist medal dropped down. He will be going head-on with Shooter. Takes the battle to him, though. Lunchbox is diving in. Here comes the aggression. Two members of Evil Geniuses. But the sneaky pull comes out of Shotzi. That's dangerous territory because he's going to be allowed to run that all the way through. He does grab a camo.
Wow.
But they've got to do something. They've got to get this, stop this flag from going any further.
They're running it towards where they're at. This is a pretty
That's
ballsy
amazing.
play. It's a 2-on-2 situation over here. They have both of the players on the flag. There goes the return. Roy getting extremely huge. Boo-Boo-Doo picks up the kill. That flag is just sitting there. Roy needs to get it. And he grenades himself, and he lives through it somehow. Evil Geniuses are going to be able to put this one in. I think we're going to game number 7, and we are. Holy cow, EG is still alive. And he's going to drop over here. That's going to get Evil Genius's number. EG gets the grenade kill on Falcated as well. Lunchbox number is going in favor of EG now, so this is looking really good here. Splyce had advantages, and now they've kind of coughed that up, Sims.
6, 5, 4. They're moving down. We're back up to 5 again. Oh, Roy gets caught out in the open though. Shotzi shuts him down. Lunchbox answers back, which is fair play. BR in hand. We mentioned about those BRs, how important they are on this map. One-on-one battle going with Falcated and Tuga. Tuga gets annihilated though by Shooter. Comes in to support his boy.
Shooter!
Will he get the double?
Oh! He's challenging so hard. Was he going to be able to get the kill onto Contra? Switches on over to his assault rifle and still is challenging. Crazy plays by Shooter. Let's see if it pays off. He ends up getting the kill and then gets the trade as well. 2 kills going on over to Falcated. Make that 3 camo sword in the favor of Splyce. Everybody on EG spawning car 1. This is horrible for Evil Geniuses.
What a time to get a triple kill. And look at the amount of damage he's about to do. He's got one player behind him. They're not going to get this kill. Oh my god, turns around, slaps Contra. Definitely some teamwork and communication there. Another blitz challenge.
Wow, so much teamwork coming out from these guys, and a lot of it having to do with Shotzi just being in the middle of the map here. Nice heads-up clamor coming out from Shotzi. He's going to spot a couple of spawners over in the bubble. Both bubbles are currently being occupied by Evil Geniuses, which means they are stuck. Everybody is just trapped on the EG side. Double battle rifles coming out from the side of Splyce. Lunchbox doing something at least for Evil Geniuses to try to regain control, and if they ever needed control of the map, and if there ever was a time to do it, it would be now. EG down 11 kills, 12 more kills before they're eliminated.
Falcated, though, is on an absolute tear. 12 kills, 6 deaths, 10 assists, Boo-Boo, 10, 11. That's the 40 bomb, 6 minutes remaining on the clock. They smell blood, they smell grand finals, grenades going in. I'm still on the POV of Falcated because this man has been a machine this game. Just dive up into Eli. They're all spawning over on car side, still crouching down, staying off that radar. Splinter nade in hand if anyone wants to poke around the corner. Gets a call out as Contra and Lunchbox do take down 2 members of Splyce. 13 kill deficit. You've got to slow play this one, Tom, if you've got any chance of winning it.
Yeah, it's hard to slow play, though, on a map like this, especially when camo's coming up, so that's going to force action on the map. They not only need to slow it down, but they need the kills, and they need to get control of the map with this camouflage, and that's a good start. However, Shooter gets a kill onto Ogre 2. That's going to be a trade. Now, Shotzi trying to make his way over towards P1. Is he going to be able to get the burn? What's the play going to be here? He hits one player with a grenade. If he gets this burn, that's huge. He does. That's all Shotzi needed to do in that situation. Stop EG from getting that camo.
5 more kills remaining here for Splyce. Let's count it down in the Twitch chat. Every so you see a kill coming down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes remaining on the clock. However, while I'm saying this, it's still not over for Evil Geniuses. 36 9 kill deficit. 1 goes down. Grenades coming in thick and fast. 37. So Contra picks up 1, still keeping the dream alive. There's 4. 4 more kills here for Splyce. 12 more. Make that 11. Trade off for trade off.
EG has control though. This is very scary here for both of these teams. Definitely would prefer to be in Splyce's situation. However, you're seeing 2-for-1 trades here, and if you continue to see 2-for-1 trades, this would end up being a 3-kill game here. So yeah, 2 more. Evil Genius says, what's the play going to be? They do not want to be the 49th and 50th kill over here. This seems to be the Evil Genius' strategy, is when players are car side, they push on that. And that is not the play over here. These guys need to be left, and they need to rotate over towards that pink side and get control of P3. All 4 members for EG trapped in the base. This is it here for the members of Splyce, and Ogre 2 is out of ammo. This is not good for Evil Geniuses. Roy finds 2. 1 more kill here. Is it going to be Ogre 2? He's underneath the base without any ammo, just sitting duck here. He realizes that he needs to get out of there immediately and find some ammo. However, this is going to be a 2-on-1 situation. Gets the perfect kills, perfect shots onto Shooter. Roy finds one into Falcated. He's getting chased really hard. He's staying alive, bottom center. Can he stay alive even longer? These guys are underneath the base. He does. 49-46. There it is. Shooter gets the final kill. Evil Geniuses gets eliminated.
So the LCQ didn't go very well for us. It's now been about a week or 2 since the Last Chance Qualifier finished, and we were not able to secure the last spot for North America at the Halo World Championships. You know, I wish I had a good answer to give people that ask what happened or why we didn't play well, but you know, that's just how competitions go sometimes. You don't always play your best every series, and we really just didn't play very well in the winners bracket finals. We were very divided amongst what we wanted to do in game. We were very inconsistent and stagnant at the wrong times, really slow to take advantage of different openings on the map and, you know, take advantage of windows of opportunity that they were giving us. Any competition you can think of, team-based or individual-based, you know, it's about taking advantage of those windows of opportunities to get, you know, a leg up on your opponent to achieve an objective or score or any other measurable, you know, ways of telling the score in the game. And Halo is no different. You know, it's about taking advantage of those windows of opportunity to get to good positions on the map and to apply pressure to the right areas at the right times and have higher awareness to rotate around spawns and play objectives appropriately. And we just really didn't play very well. There's no other way to say it. Our series against Splyce, I felt like we played really well. A lot of people will look at the stats and see that Ogre 2 didn't do as well, or, you know, ended up having significantly less kills. And granted, he was, you know, on a bad server or a bad connection online playing from Utah where he is, and that's definitely valid, but, you know, at the same time, we made more mistakes in positioning and objective efficiency, in my opinion, that caused us to lose the games that we lost. And there were certainly opportunities in the Eden Strongholds game, in the Truth TS game, which was game 7, for us to take advantage of their mistakes in game to move around the map or do things differently or do rotations differently, and we just didn't do very well and ended up losing in game 7. You know, all I've really heard since the LCQ ended from anyone I've really talked to as well is, you know, asking what the Twins are doing, what Jason and Justin, what Lunchbox and Roy feel like doing. Are they calling it quits? Is this it for them? And people that maybe don't have a connection with us probably assume, you know, it's time. I've heard that from most people, like, oh yeah, they're expected to retire after this now. Not to say that for any reason I feel like they're going to keep competing, but to say that it's definitively, oh yeah, they had a good run, they should probably stop now, is not true at all. And, you know, they both love competing and love Halo. And I think it's a lot harder than people maybe realize to just, you know, decide to retire from something you've been doing for so long, for years and years and years. I actually accepted a role to work within management with Evil Geniuses. So I don't know if, you know, I want to coach a Halo team anymore, especially if it's, you know, possibly not with Jason and Justin. I I don't know if it's what I want to do with my career. I still feel like I'm the best in the league at what I do, as every competitor should feel that, you know, whether you're a player or another coach in the league. I think if you're trying to compete at something to become the best in the league, the best in the world at something, you should have confidence in yourself. You should believe that, you know, you're capable of winning and you're the best at what you do. But whether or not coaching is something I really want to consider doing long term with a possible new roster is still pretty undecided. The one thing that is for sure is Evil Geniuses committed to Halo. You know, EG has been around since the very beginning of HCS. That's going back to 2014 when, you know, H2A was just getting involved, and EG is committed to Halo. EG is supportive of the league, the teams, the developer, and everything else. And that's what I'm committed to right now as well. Regardless of whatever happens, I just want to, you know, take this opportunity to thank every single one of you that have supported us. I can't believe the amount of people that, you know, support our team currently, that supported us during H2A, that supported us when we decided to return back to competing in Halo after we took, you know, 2 years off from competitive gaming and esports as a whole, and the people that are still around that remember us from, you know, back in, you know, Halo Reach, Halo 3 days, and Team Instinct, and it's mind-blowing to me the amount of support that we have and have always had from you guys, and I owe everything to you. I owe you for my career, for being able to do what I love, and for so much more. When I started this series, I really had no idea what I was doing, and throughout this whole process, I've just kind of figured it out as I've gone along. Honestly, the amount of people that have supported this series and are just super vocal about wanting more content like this in our scene is so motivating to me, and I'm very, very glad I was able to deliver, you know, this type of content for everyone. And I can't thank you enough for your support of me and for our team.
I don't know what's next after this Worlds if we don't make it. I really don't know. I mean, it's obviously going to be a very disappointing feeling. This Las Vegas losing to Cryptik was probably one of the most disappointing moments in my entire life. I feel like we win that series 9 out of 10 times, maybe more than that, not to take anything away from them, but in that situation where you're up 8 kills with 1:30 left and you lose that game, it was absolutely heartbreaking. Probably one of the most heartbreaking losses of my entire career, and I've been competing for quite a while. So not to make Worlds, and I don't know, just all this time having been put in, and feel like it was kind of a waste if we don't make it. I'll definitely just have to evaluate what the evaluate the pros and the cons. I mean, if we're going to put all this time in and we don't have a chance even, which I don't feel like that's the case. I definitely feel like we have a solid chance to qualify for any tournament. But obviously, from the outside looking in, it's definitely going to be tough to, I don't know, convince myself to keep doing it if we're not able to compete. For my entire career, we've been a top 4, top 3 team a lot of the times. So it's been an adjustment, to say the least, to be kind of on the outside looking in. I mean, the Pro League format kind of sucks because the top 4 teams make it, and it's all online based. And I've always felt like we play better at tournaments. So, I mean, you put all this time and work and effort and energy scrimming and practicing and playing in the Pro League matches, and then you end up 5th or 6th. So we're 1 spot away from making it to the LAN tournament. I don't know. It's just very frustrating. We obviously didn't earn it because we knew it was top 4 from the get-go. We didn't make top 4, but at the same time, I definitely wish the format was slightly different for that. But we have one more opportunity to make Worlds in the LCQ this weekend, so hopefully we can do that, and then I won't even have to evaluate the future after that.
If we don't qualify for Worlds, I'm not sure what the future holds. I still have the desire to play. I feel like I've been playing quite a bit of Halo here lately. I've been streaming as much as I ever have, so yeah, I mean, it's definitely uncertain what will happen in the future, but I hope that I'm able to continue playing.
TJ, are you guys going to win this event? He's filming. Just want to get you in my vlogs again, you know? Just to let you know he is.
I would say there's a high probability we get tossed.
Oh.
High probability. We're going to go down to the stage where we have
I see your time on our team has made you media friendly and professional.
It's all about the cheese.
Thanks for the cheese.